We're going live now.
Okay.
I think we're live.
We are live.
We might be live.
We are live.
I think we are live.
Okay, Marcia.
Okay, everybody, breathe in, breathe out.
That was your yoga for today.
It was.
And now back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is Marcia.
Enjoy show. Hey, we're so glad to have you here to kick off the second half of your week with us. As you can hear, there's a little bit of noise in the background, excitement in the background. We're today was the first day of our 50% off. Everything that's left over there for the sale today. So we kind of feel a little not put together today.
We'll just breathe deeply. So we're so excited to see all your happy faces in our store.
We are. But it's been wild out there, and I just kind of feel like we're flying by the seat of our pants, but that's a good way to fly, I've heard.
Oh, I know, right?
So anyways, Marcia and Joy show here in Rochester, Minnesota. We're so glad to have you join us. And we're going to have a little abbreviated one here, I think, today. Because we don't have any sale items to show you, because everything's on sale next door. And I thank you so very much for all of our online orders too. This, because we're not closing, we are moving. So our online friends, we still have things, but they're not on sale anymore. So, but the online store is open 24/7.
And if you're local and you need something, you'll want to order it online and indicate in-store pickup, or have it shipped. It's free after $49.99. So our normal bread and butter things like our Orifil thread, our stabilizers. If you're trying to finish something, you're going to have to get it online, because our builders don't like us walking under their ladders.
Right.
And all of our stuff is packaged in boxes. So please be patient with us. We want to make sure you have what you need. But realize what's on sale is what's in this store, but it is not everything we have.
Correct.
So if you're desperate, you're going to want to order it online.
Exactly.
I should
and
say
we
desperate.
Still have most
if you are in need
right.
of our daily essentials.
I'm just going to tell them a little bit about the schedule of what's happening here. So today is Wednesday, and tomorrow again is going to be 50% off. And then on Friday and Saturday, we'll be open from 10 to 4 all of these days, 10 to 4 on Friday and Saturday too. And what's left over here is going to be 75% off.
I know, crazy, right?
So it's going to be, it's, and there's still quite a bit out there. So we'll see what.
There's beautiful fabrics, there's fun
lots,
designs.
And there's some new fabrics out there that aren't even that old. So,
right.
If you can stop by, I will tell you that we are still only so many in the store. You have to wear a mask. We're still being safe for COVID. We had people waiting a little bit this morning, and
so dress with a hat and a coat if it's still below zero, because you might have to wait outside.
Well,
we apologize.
Or in the car,
right?
But we have a pretty good system of how to get people in and out. But it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
It is.
It's a lot of fun, and it's very tiring too. I mean, we're just having a lot of fun.
Do you know what cures that kind of fun?
What?
A good joke, Marcia.
A good joke.
So let's open up
right
with
into
joke.
the good joke. So in the month of February, we're doing jokes about cows in honor of Susie, because she has her cows and she loves her cows. And her cows are not cold, even though they have snow on their backs. They are very well insulated. So today is a knock-knock joke about cows. So, Miss Joy.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cow says.
Cow says who? Cow says what?
No, silly. Cow says moo.
Okay. So, all right. I just have to say, everyone out there, we practiced ahead of time, and we couldn't remember how a knock-knock joke went, and now I just forgot.
I know.
So, if you're at home, maybe we should try that again, because it wasn't very good.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Cow says. Cow says who?
Cow says who? I can't remember knock-knock
No,
jokes.
silly. Cow says moo. Okay, did you guys get it?
Okay, you're going to have to
I
fill
think
in
we
the
better
blank.
stop the knock-knocks.
Okay. I know. It's empty up there right at the moment. Yes.
We're
Okay,
good.
so let's
All
move
is well.
on.
All is well. So, we have
Just ask the younger people in your life. They'll know the format of a knock-knock joke. I can't believe I messed that up.
we have 3 $10 gift
Certificates.
to give away in the new store. One of them is going to be for our trivia winner, which we'll do just a little bit later.
And that we do know how to do.
And the other 2 are given away on Saturday evening. If you like, comment, and share. We do Rafflecopter, and we randomly pick 2 other names to win the $10. Now, these are for the new shop, so you'll have to come in and see us in the new store. So,
Yes.
good luck on that. I think I do want to go ahead and do the trivia question
Okay,
right
so we
away.
don't forget it. So
Oh, no.
remember.
No, we have this picture up here.
I know.
Remember? So let's talk about this again. I know this is the same quote from last time, but gosh, we're so excited about it. And thank you so much for all the orders that have come in for this already. We had to talk about it again, though, because the magazines finally came in.
Right?
So the pattern for this lovely quilt, and this quilt is a big one, and you can see in the middle of your screen is a lifestyle shot of this quilt. This is made again by
Mona.
Fabrics Made Cider by Moda, and it is Joe Kramer and Kelly Hinken are the designers of the quilts, and they're gals that are just across the border in Iowa. So the pattern is in here, so if you're getting this, you want to make this quilt. We have the lovely kit here.
I
and
know.
we
Look at all
are-
that gorgeous fabric.
We are more than over half sold out, and also for those of you that have been buying your backings out of the cider fabrics, thank you so very much too. We're still able to get over there and get the fabrics, and like we'll be able to fill all the
We
online
sneak
orders.
in before the workers even get out of bed.
But you know, I was looking at this. We have lots of these magazines too, and I was looking like,
what is that, Marcia?
next week I think we're going to show you really what we're putting up with here. Or I might do a Facebook post or something.
You might have to take a picture. It looks
It is
like
just gross in here. It is just looks like a tornado has gone through. We're getting ready to move. We've got bags and boxes, and you know all my little tchotchkes that I like to put around the shop. Well, those are just all over. Now the really special ones of my mom's and antiques and things, those are in my office, which I can't hardly walk in there either. But this says 31 days to organize sewing space.
well, that's a tall order at this
I
time.
need it both in my home and I need it here. But it's not going
Right.
to take us 31 days. It's going to take us about, we think, 3 weeks.
And then Marcia mentioned there is a quilt along starting, and we were trying to find it quickly before we went live. We couldn't find the page quickly.
Out of this magazine,
but it
too.
is in there.
So we have a ton of these magazines that we bought. So, and we will more than be happy to ship one out to you. Or you can get one if you're coming in to shop for the next 3 days.
Right.
It's going to be really very fun. All right, we have one new other kit that we want to show today, my darling.
So you're going to take that off the
Oh, yes,
background.
I am. Thank
and
you.
did you want to do the trivia question now?
Oh,
I keep
you
thinking
see
you're on
what we
track.
mean? We
Knock,
are
knock.
just...
No, we're not going to do the move joke again. But we are going
Yes,
to
I
talk
want to do
about-
the trivia question.
Because the trivia winner will
This is a
get
good
a
one.
$10. It is a good
This
one.
is a really good trivia question this
So
time.
put your
I did
thinking
not
hats
know
on.
this.
Okay, what is it?
I did not know this.
She must not have read the answer on the back of the card.
Okay, here's the trivia question. What is generally the expected lifespan of 100% cotton fabric in years?
Now, Marcia, your question on the screen says cotton thread, but she meant
See what I mean?
you meant fabric, right?
Okay, it's cotton fabric. It says thread here on your screen.
And maybe they're the same, but we're
It could
talking
be.
about fabric.
We're talking about fabric. So what is generally the
Accepted lifespan of cotton fabric. You know, we talked about pausing this week, and we said, no, we better not, because we want to check in with all of
We
you.
do.
And
We
I
want
guess
to-
you can just see we're a little bit
I
kerfuffled.
know, kerfuffled. That's a good word, kerfuffled.
So go ahead and answer. The first one to answer, Susie will let us know.
Susie is in the other room, and she's going to come and tell us, and you will win $10 in the new store.
And otherwise, if you like, comment, and share, you'll get a chance to win for each of those opportunities.
Very
okay,
good.
so now we can talk about
Now
the
we
new
can
quilt.
talk about one new quilt.
She's already here.
Okay, we have a winner chicken dinner. It's Deborah Stockflat.
Hey, congratulations, Deborah.
And the answer is pretty impressive because it is 100 years.
Exactly. Wow.
100 years. So you buy this
It's going to be around long after we are.
100 years because this is 100% cotton. That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
It really is. I'm sure it gets a little bit, but
Thin.
yeah.
But that's why all of
But
those
look at
older
all the
vintage quilts are
antique
around.
quilts are still around.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And
little
I'm
fact
sure
for
they
you today.
weren't pampered the same way we pampered our quilts
No,
today.
I think not.
No.
I think.
Okay.
Do you
so,
remember? I remember this.
Okay.
My grandma. Okay, so she was in the Depression area. Those of you, some of you maybe. Well, my mom grew up in the Depression area, but Grandma, I can remember her talking about how when the shirts were kind of threadbare, they would actually, truthfully, like take out the stitches and the seams, and roll that up on a spool because they didn't have no thread.
and they'd repair with the fibers
Yes.
from the shirt.
Yes, because
I
it
could
was
totally see
probably
that.
cotton thread. It lasted
Well, right, because it was woven.
100 years. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Huh.
Because, well, and here's how it happened. I have to tell this little story is I was sewing, and, I didn't have a thread cutter in the machine back then, so, I'd yank it out and I'd cut it, and there was like this much extra thread when I was learning to sew as a youngster, and she just said, you must not waste that thread. You need to just cut it off right after you backstitch, because we were sewing clothing at the time, I remember. You must cut it off right after you backstitch. Look at all that thread you wasted. And I remember looking at her and like, Grandma, it's just thread. But when you don't grow up in the Depression, you don't have it, we don't appreciate things like that, do we?
We don't.
So
no.
now I cut my thread off very
With
short.
Well, I use the scissors on my machine.
I
and it
remember, well, me
automatic-
too, but if I had to,
You would
I-
cut it short,
yep.
right?
So,
Okay, so
little extra packs.
it's a little cold here in Minnesota. So all of you peeps out there that are in warmer climates, go ahead and put the temperature in your comments. We will try not to hold it against you. I heard this morning in Florida in one location it was 80. It's in the negative numbers. Now, I think the sun is out and we maybe are hitting,
We're above zero.
did we make it above zero
Yep,
today?
I think we did.
So this next quilt that we've just
But
made is so...
I have a friend in Texas, and they were like 5 degrees and snow.
Okay, so here's one for you.
'Kay.
My Texas friend said today it was so cold in his camper, he called it his wigwam, that they had to put their butter in the refrigerator to warm it up. True story. And if you have a camper and you don't have power, you don't have heat. And
It's the truth. I saw on Facebook too, it said, I'm going to crawl in my refrigerator because it's 53 degrees warmer in the refrigerator than it is outside right now.
oh, that's kind of funny.
But
Okay,
it
please
is. So,
don't
okay,
do
so
that
anyways.
at home. You would not have enough
This is
oxygen.
this the comedy, Marcia and Joy comedy show
Today,
today.
just
You
call
get
us
it all.
Carol Burnett and so on and so forth. So anyway, this is a flannel quilt. I was going with the direction.
We have a tiny little table
I didn't
here
want
today.
to stand up because currently we have
Wait, no,
cold
there's
air.
an up or down.
Is there an up
There
or
is,
down?
yep.
Okay, there always is an up or down. So
Let's
this is
see.
a new line of
Oh, this
fabric
is really pretty.
called Adventure, isn't it?
Yep, or cabin adventure or something like that.
Right. Cozy, brushed cotton. So I call it flannel, but it's brushed cotton.
And flannel back.
Flannel back.
And they have bears and trees and stuff quilted on here. Absolutely love it. So
And we have kits for these.
we do have kits for these.
And this is actually a really fun pattern to put together. I didn't make it, but
Susie made it.
look at this cozy bundle of flannel.
And the pattern's in there too.
I bet you warmer people like Texas didn't think you'd need such things. And I know my brother in Kentucky has snow, and there's a lot of places colder than
Today they
well,
probably even need it in Florida.
They probably did, except where it's 80. But this is a beautiful quilt, and it's called Cabin Welcome Kit. It's not too late to sew yourself something warm, because that was kind of a make-in-a-day kind of quilt, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Marcia?
She got it done pretty quickly. Pretty fun.
Okay, so that's a new thing.
Okay, the other thing we have is a couple of auction quilts.
And for those of you who are new to our auction, every week we post at the top of our Pine Needles Facebook page. Marcia will pin this, and you can bid in the comments.
And we've been doing,
Oh,
I know.
Sorry.
We've been doing these. The auction goes through Monday at 1 o'clock now because our emails have been going out on Sunday just now during our moving transition process. And so Monday at 1 o'clock, these will be live. You can bid until then. And you're going to be bidding on 2 quilts again this week.
And so this one was from a pattern called Pom Poms, I remember. And look at these fun spring colors.
Well, when I went to pick these out this time, I decided we needed bright fun in spring when it's below 0. And
cuddle on the
beautiful
back side.
cuddle and a really nice little tight quilting with bubbles and flowers on it. So this is just a beautiful quilt for someone.
And super cozy.
Yep.
Okay, so there's that.
There's one.
And so this, gosh, today's Ash Wednesday, Marcia. But I thought of it because of the butterflies, Easter
Oh, sure.
kind of theme.
So
well,
this
the bunnies.
one has the little, this is embroidered in here, little butterflies in the middle. But again, this is just a super fun quilt with lovely
more cozy.
birds and flowers.
And bunnies.
Hot pink minky on it.
So
Yes,
I
there are
think
bunnies
these are
on
actually bunnies, not birds. Their ears is what you thought was a bird.
there. Bunnies.
Anyway, we'll hop along off of that
But
topic.
both these are great quilts. Both of them have this very, very cuddly minky on the back of them, cuddle on the back of them. So you're going to be bidding on both of those quilts this week.
Do you want to talk about our schedule before you do the bottom stuff?
I kind of did already talk about our. Oh, yes, I do.
No, you didn't.
Yes, no, I didn't. Okay,
so
so
we skipped over it.
we are going to be closing this location Saturday at 4 o'clock for the last time. Oh, I'm just a tiny little bit choked up. Gosh!
It's been a stressful morning around here.
It's been great. You all have been so sweet and kind, and you have patronized us. You have become our family. It's not like we're moving away, but we're moving next door to bigger and better.
Right.
We truly are. So 4 o'clock ish, or until the last person is out of here on Saturday, we'll be closing this location. I will tell you that we're going to not have a phone for a while. I'll be able to check. We'll be able to check our emails probably through our phones for a while, but until they get the internet and the phone moved over, that might take, we're not really sure. We're kind of in a holding pattern because we
They
don't.
have to connect the cables first, and then they need to turn us on.
Well, and we're having issues with getting the final inspections and dates for that. And so anyways, we will return, well,
Email us.
email us for until, if you pick up the phone, I mean, you can leave messages, but I don't know how long it's going to take us to get back to you. So info@pnqs.net. We'll get that. And then I also want to tell you about repair machines. Gina and Tom are going to continue with the repair department. So they're going to be, for now, we'll let you know, for now, Monday and Wednesdays
So Monday
and
or
Wednesday. They'll either pick up, you can either drop your machine off at this location or the next location. We need you to email tech, TECH, at pnqs.net. Or if you need to pick a machine up, I mean, we'll be here Saturday, but we will be in the store every day except Sunday. And once we have phones, the girls are going to answer the phones from 10 to 3 every day. So we're still going to be available for you, and also for sewing machines. We're open for service. You can make an appointment to drop off your machine at any time or pick up your machine. I don't know which location it'll be from, but if you need to buy a machine, if you're interested in that, again, info@pnqs.net, and we'll make a private appointment with you, with one of the girls, to go through whatever it is you want. You might have to go back and forth to both stores. You'll probably be in amongst the mess of the new store to look at machines, but we certainly don't want you to, if you're in need of, if you want a machine and want to buy a machine, because we've got some awesome financing come up too.
All right.
And so watch the weekly email and watch Facebook. and we'll try and keep everybody abreast of what everything is going on. I'll try to post daily of the progress, what we're doing next door. I want you all to be in on the excitement of everything. I know some people put brown paper over the windows so nobody can see in. Well, we're not going to let you in except for machine service or buying a machine or curbside, things like that. We're going to keep you, you're going to ride right along with us. So it's really going to be fun. And remember, online store is open 24/7. We have everything that we had in the store minus what's out there. And we will be replenishing some of the things that...
There's even some new things there too, aren't
there? There are some. Oh, we have lots of new boxes of fabric.
I know.
It's very it's very exciting. So, email us. You can comment in the Facebook post. We look at those as well. We do want to stay in contact with you. We're not saying bye-bye. We're just saying for a few days it's going to be...
We're in limbo.
So
be patient with us. We appreciate that very much. And we're going to do this live next Wednesday, too.
We're going to do this live next Wednesday. That will truly be by the seat of our pants because...
we may not even have internet, but we have phones.
We'll do it on
make
the
it
phone.
Work.
We'll figure it out, and we'll kind of maybe give them another tour of progress because there has been a lot of progress made since the last time we did that.
Right.
So I think for today we're going to button this up. I know it's a little bit abbreviated, but
that's how it goes.
How it has to be for today. So again, thank you so much for joining us for the Marcia and Joy Show, kicking off the second half of your week with us. We really appreciate that. So until next time, we will keep you in stitches. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, finish.